All right, good morning. Here I am. No worse for wear, I guess. Here's my little place that I found late last night, about 11 o'clock, 11:30 last night. Place called Falcon Lake, Manitoba. Got a late start yesterday. It's me. Got a late start because I didn't have an oil filter for my bike, and they didn't open till 8. So by the time I got the oil filter, got home, got everything going, and got on the road, it was more like 9:45. So went to Winnipeg. Saw my good buddy Garth. Couldn't do any filming yesterday because I put the wrong SD card into the camera. So I thought I had it deleted off and cleaned up, but I guess I didn't. And so first day is gone, but don't want to say anything bad Manitoba, but it was Manitoba. I've been there through a few times. So after Winnipeg, I thought I'd push a little bit further, and then if that turned out to be a really good one, not, because I couldn't find a place, so I ended up going a lot further than kind of what I wanted, and there was deer in the ditch left, right, center. They seemed content just eating. Maybe my deer whistles are working, I don't know, but they never did even like register that there was a vehicle or anything like that. So luckily for me there. Today we're just outside the Ontario border, gonna push as far as I can. Sault Ste. Marie is 13 and a half hours away. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but and I'm told that the speed limit's only 90k. Twisty, windy roads, should be a nice ride. They said the highways were only 90 kilometers in this area, and I don't know why, but I was asking the roadside construction workers, and they said, yeah, the cops are pretty bad about it. I know how far my speedometer is out. I pushed it to the max. I really hope that one day they do raise the speed limit. It would make this so much better. A lot of you also might be wondering about fuel stops in Northern Ontario, and yes, I could see them being a problem. I did top off in Dryden just to make sure. I didn't stop in Kenora, where the video is right now. One of the reasons why I didn't, I have an extra fuel tank on my bike. I'll do a video on it, but I have enough to go over 5 hours to a tank. This is the turnoff to Pickle Lake, Ontario, and for a lot of people it won't mean much. When 50 years ago now for me, I was up there with my mother on a job with her husband at the time, and I had spent a few weeks up there. I remember very little bit about it, other than some of the people, but it still holds some near and dear memories to me. So every time I've gone through here, which hasn't been very much, I always look at this turnoff going to Pickle Lake, Ontario. I had to stop at Thunder Bay to the Terra Fox Monument. It was somewhere where I went on a family vacation with my parents 43 years ago, saw the sleeping giant from this same monument. Back then, it was more of a roadside thing, and now they've made it into a park and a visitor center, and it was quite well done. It was really nice, and just being in Northern Ontario holds a certain amount of magic for me. The trees, even though a lot of people would say they were scrubby, and the rock and that they blasted through, and the loneliness of just the highway and the big amount between stops and fuel and all that, that a lot of people don't like. The scenery is just breathtaking. Maybe not so much of this truck that's rolled over. I hope the guy's okay in it. But being from, or originally being born in northern Manitoba, of a lot of the same scenery, and not even living there that long, it still holds a certain amount of magic just to be out there and be able to enjoy the wide open spaces, the quietness, and just letting that bike roll mile after mile.